Welcome back to the GamerDad podcast, everybody.
It's the only podcast where you have two dads, we have dad bods, and we have opinions about video games.
Absolutely. The only one. You'll never find that anywhere else.
At least not dads that are as cool as us. Honestly, all dads out there who talk about video games, I challenge you to a 1v1 in Call of Duty on Rust right now. Pistols only. Let's go.
He challenges you. I suck at FPS. So
He'll take you on in a fighting game of his choice.
Yeah. Anyway, it's your host, AltimateAngelo.
And I'm your other host, ShloobGoob.
And today, we're going to cover basically what had happened at the Game Awards, how we feel about the show, and how everything was announced there, and our thoughts on certain projects that interested us. And
things
we're also...
happened.
Yeah, see, definitely a Game Award of a time.
It is definitely one of the Game Award shows of all time.
And then we're also going to be just discussing some other current things going on in gaming. So,
yeah.
To start us off.
Let's talk about one real quick.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of break this up into with the concept of like what games won what awards and some of the topics of the actual event, because like awards are one thing, but like during the whole event, you have guests that come up, people talk, different devs receive awards and they talk, and game trailers are shown off. So we're going to separate guest or any kind of other event outside of game awards and game announcements.
Yeah.
So we can kind of keep it comprehensive.
Get a good flow for it.
Because if we try to cover it all as the timeline happens in the actual show, like, it's a fucking mess.
Yeah, no, there's so, like, I mean, and I guess that's one thing I could appreciate about this year's. There was definitely a flow. It was hardly a dull moment. Right. I guess compliments to them for that. But yeah, it's still here and there, little bits of mess and pieces going on. So, yeah, for the sake of the pod and comprehensiveness, we're gonna split between announcements and actual guest and developer interviews / acceptance speeches and stuff like that. All right. So, with that being said.
We paused real hard there, didn't we?
Yeah, my bad. No.
So I guess we'll talk about the games that won the awards.
Yeah.
What are we gonna focus on? Do we want to focus on like the list as it goes down, or we want to focus on like the big ones?
I guess we can just kind of focus on the list as it kind of goes down, because there is you know, we can just put a little tips and touches on, you know, some of the lesser known categories for us personally. Yeah. And then when we get to across a bigger one. I want to reference
really quick, while we are in the initial stage here, I am playing in the background Scratch and Melody. It's a demo of a game made by a guy who is a fan of Parappa the Rapper, or I assume a guy. I don't know. I shouldn't assume anything. Let me explain what it is.
Assume everything.
Parappa the Rapper plus Sega themes. That's the idea. It's super fucking good. If you haven't heard about it, check it out, please. There will be a playthrough on my channel sometime today, as of this recording, and it's really good. Fucking check it out. I want this game to come out and succeed because I love rhythm games and I love Parappa the Rapper. I love set. Like it's just a combination of a bunch of things.
It looks freaking awesome. The art style is endearing as well.
Yeah.
And again, a rhythm game based from Parappa the Rapper, seemingly. It all just. You know, not too many games are still carrying that style. So it's great to see. It's great to see. Usually these fan projects, honestly...
die off.
Yeah, die off. And
but I will say, you haven't seen the original demo. I played the original demo, and this is a completely different style. It was a top-down, like, RPG-esque design.
Yeah, now they kind of got like a WarriorWare animation.
Yeah, it's got like a 3D overworld kind of design with the sprites changing position as you walk, and it's super nice.
Yeah, it's super easy on the eyes. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, back to the game.
Anyway, yeah, we'll start off with the first category that's listed here: player's voice.
This is the one where it was exclusively determined by player vote, right?
Yeah, essentially. Okay. And Baldur's Gate 3 won player's voice. Now
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I want to just say though, like I want to pretext this by I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3. I know, I know a couple of people who have enjoyed the hell out of the game.
Yeah.
Still though, I couldn't help but feel that a little bit of recency bias was a little bit into effect at the Game Awards this year. Yeah. I mean, it's unavoidable.
Yeah.
At this point, especially with how they operate. But even so, still not gonna hate because I've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Baldur's Gate 3.
And if they deserve it, they deserve it. But anyway, that's my take on that. But glad that it wasn't something like Genshin Impact for Player's Voice again or something like that.
I do want to say, speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, so Baldur's Gate 3, and this is a bit of a reveal, but Baldur's Gate 3 swept, and Spider-Man 2 got nothing.
Spider-Man 2 didn't get anything.
And there's been a lot of discourse on Twitter, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I've noticed.
It's been wild. So everybody's like, and I'm going to say this, it's fanboys.
Yeah.
Fanboys are up and down, like saying that, the Spider-Man 2 got snubbed. Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't ever. Look at the gameplay of Baldur's Gate 3. It's garbage. It's turn-based. Turn-based is outdated, and it's a sin against game creation. It's like just spouting off a bunch of shit because they're mad that their favorite game didn't win.
Yeah.
Look, man, my favorite game didn't win half the categories it should have, and that's fine. It's not up to me. It's not up to you. It's up to a board of directors who made the choice. And it's also up to 10% of our votes. So it really doesn't fucking matter what we have to say. It's
pretty much.
The Game Awards are a throwaway. If you really think the Game Awards are any valid form of criticism about how good a game is,
you're wrong. Yeah, you're certainly wrong. I mean, as much as we like, the idea of a valid stage for games to be, come out and rated and actually praised for genuine work, using our opinions as gamers, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it's just
not anytime soon, at least. Game Awards run by corporate shields and all this other type of stuff. It's always gonna be some type of, I don't know if corruptivity is the right word to use, but yeah, that's nice. But anyway, best adaptation. Was also no shocker to me. The winner was The Last of Us.
I feel like I haven't watched The Last of Us. I need to. That's good. I've heard nothing but good about the show.
I've heard nothing but good about the show.
But too. I'm surprised that out of all of those, that it wasn't Mario movie or Castlevania Nocturne. Because I watched Castlevania Nocturne recently. That fucking adaptation is also really fucking good.
It's really great. Some people actually hate it though.
A lot of fucking baddies in that season. Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Woo.
Richter Belmont come down on me. No, anyway.
But Justus?
Yeah, The Last of Us won best adaptation.
It makes sense. I've heard nothing but good.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good. I was surprised though, because there was also still like a lot of controversy, especially like towards the beginning of the series.
What was the controversy? I don't remember
that. Mainly people didn't really like the actors chosen.
Gotcha.
They just and I don't know why. Especially the girl who played Ellie. I forgot who the actual actor's name is, but the people didn't like her at first.
Interesting. Weird.
Yeah, very weird. It was a very weird situation all around. Anyhow, though, most anticipated game went to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which, yeah, I mean, the other games on this list looked great too, especially Hades 2 and Tekken 8. Star Wars Outlaws, I haven't even heard anybody really talk about it. So, and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yeah.
It's a Yakuza game.
Yeah.
Sega's one of Sega's babies. Of course, everybody usually likes them, but
speaking of, we have something to talk about Sega.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that later. But again, Final Fantasy Rebirth, the next part to remake it's not too surprised at that winning.
I need to you know what, maybe I won't play this. Maybe I'll play some racing. I'm getting creamed. Absolutely destroyed.
All right, I'll continue this here. Best esports team,
this
JD Gaming.
Category.
Very throwaway. Best esports game, Valorant. Although I thought it was going to go to CS2, but I also felt like CS2 might have been a little bit too recent as well.
I like CS2. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, I'm not saying it's like anything against the likability of it.
Valorant's good. I like Valorant.
But best esports event went to League. I was shocked at that. I for sure thought it was still going to be Evo because Evo 2023 was humongous.
Yeah, big Evo.
Record breaking even.
Yeah.
So that was a shocker to me.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Big Sag.
Esports coach Potter, Christine Chi.
I don't know what that is, so whatever.
Maybe, yeah. Whatever. Esports athlete went to Faker.
Don't know who Faker is.
He's a Korean streamer for League, I believe.
Okay.
Although something a little bit quick and weird on Twitch streaming as a whole. You know, Twitch is shutting down in Korea.
Really quick, I'm gonna cut this out, but you got a big ass hair right here, bro.
Oh shit, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah.
I looked over and he was there.
Just kept on noticing. Yeah, Twitch is like shutting down their streaming services in South Korea.
Really? What? Why? What happened?
Apparently, it is just too expensive to run the service there. It's like, compared to other places, it's just a really high fee to keep it up. And so, which really fucking sucks, because it's literally putting millions out of a job.
I guess titty streams aren't pulling in the big bucks like they thought.
Well, I don't know if all the titty streams were coming from Korea or not.
No, I'm just talking about here in America.
Yeah, I know Faker is actually one of those people who will be affected by that, though.
That sucks. That sucks, especially when your main platform's taken from you.
Yeah.
As a content creator. I hope he finds some ground in another platform.
They've said that they were going to try their best to help their creators, like, move to other platforms, but... You know, it's still really...
No, that sucks, for sure. I hope he finds some ground somewhere. That sounds like ass.
Content creator of the year, Iron Mouse.
That makes sense. Iron Mouse is a fan favorite for everybody. I feel like she's the only VTuber that's, like...
Really,
like everybody knows her. Like, when people think of VTuber, like, I think most people think of Iron Mouse. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a VTuber fan. The only interactions I have with VTubers are through you guys, Idol Showdown, and then there was one VTuber on Twitter that I had a back and forth with about the... recent stream controversy with Twitch.
Yeah.
And it was a fun interaction. They seem like great people. You know, I'm not into anime 3D waifus.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big streamer, so like I don't watch a lot of streams. That's my big thing.
Yeah. I poke into VTubers every so often. You know, it's not nothing that, again, I'm like deep into. I know a couple of them.
Yeah. I know of VTubers. Like, I mean, this is gonna show my degeneracy, but I know Cottontail VA.
Yeah.
She's a voice actress. I know Iron Mouse. I know quite a few actually. Takahashi from Team 4-Star. He's a
VTuber now. Got you.
And there's a few other VTubers I know of that I don't watch.
But you know, it was pretty cool to see her win it and all that stuff for the VTuber community.
She's very well known, and I feel like that's a fair thing to give her. She seems like she's very popular and might deserve that reward. I'm just not into the scene. That's
absolutely. Best multiplayer game went to Baldur's Gate 3.
I know it's co-op. I have friends playing it co-op right now, and I again, if it's a good single player game, I can only imagine that it's fun co-op too.
Yeah, most likely. Best sim strategy went to Pikmin 4.
Fuck yeah,
Congrats.
Pikmin 4!
Yeah, very good. Love to see it. Bet sports and racing went to Forza Motorsport. I wanted Hot Wheels to win, damn it.
Yeah, Hot Wheels would have been wild.
Hot Wheels would have been hilarious. Just for the memes alone. Best family game went to Mario Bros. Wonder.
That makes sense.
And I was hoping Wonder would win at least something. I knew it had not really a chance at most of the other categories it showed up in. Yeah, even though it is a great game, this year is just stacked as fuck.
Oh no, this year's been insane for games.
Yeah, honestly. 2023 is like one of the better years as of recent memory, honestly. So many things came out that just satisfied so many different corners of gaming.
Fighting game became great this year.
Oh, fighting game players are.
Oh my god!
Thanksgiving meals left, right, and center.
I'm saying.
Like, let me tell you, as a fighting game player, this year might not even be topped ever. Like, no. I'm sorry.
I mean, there was just Guilty Gear, so Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8.
Tekken 8 on the horizon.
Like, it's so insane.
Grand Blue getting a re-res, like, Rising, Under Night, Inbirth. Like, oh man, so many.
Like, the only thing we're missing is Blaze Blue.
Yeah. Yeah, for you Blaze Bluers out there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like Blaze Blue.
Getting Blaze Blue bald.
Yeah. Look, man, give me my Noelle back. She's a fucking fun.
And also, not to mention, Dragon Ball FighterZ finally getting the rollback.
Yeah, and then Budokai 4.
Budokai 4. Sparking Zero, absolutely.
Finally fucking announced.
Gamers munching, okay?
Fighting game players, this is your year. Rise up.
Speaking of fighting game players, best fighting game, Street Fighter 6. Of course, I think entirely deserved. Street Fighter 6 is a whole nother beast entirely. Despite the recent controversies with it that I could get into, but I'm not going to do that here. I'm not going to do that here. I promised myself I would not be...
We're here for the shits and giggles.
I would not be angry, okay? No. Not today. Don't have the time. Maybe if you guys have, like, y'all want to see, like, an 18-hour pod from us, I'll get into all that, but not now.
18 hours. Man.
Best RPG, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I feel like that one was going to be apparent.
Yeah, because, I mean, you know, it's an RPG.
This next one is an interesting one, right?
Yeah, best action adventure game.
So this is the one I know got really heated online, especially when it comes to Spider-Man getting the loss here.
Yeah.
Is everybody was like, oh, the Nintendo Switch isn't even strong enough to run the game. How could you beat Spider-Man? I'm like, it's not about that. It's about marketability. It's about... the fact that the game is so highly praised. Like, I get it. Spider-Man was highly praised, but, like, Tears of the Kingdom is the sequel to a groundbreaking game.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't think that Breath of the Wild was groundbreaking when it launched, like, I'm sorry, you're just...
wrong.
You're in the minority. You're not wrong, but you're in the minority.
No, you're wrong.
It was it really just brought a lot of people to open worlds and then to like Nintendo consoles in general. Like, I mean, so many people. I think Breath of the Wild is one of the best-selling Zelda games of the whole franchise, right?
Probably, I think so.
So it makes sense that Tears of the Kingdom won this.
And then on top of that, you gotta like remember the expectation.
Yeah.
The amount of time in between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the
like
delays, all of these things that happen with the development of the game through COVID and all that other type of stuff. You know, there was just so much
came out the way it did in COVID.
There was so much laid on this game that they delivered. Like it's a rarity for video games to deliver so hard on a sequel.
Can I just say? Yeah. I respect Aonuma and Nintendo so much for making the announcements of delays, saying that we want more time to make this game good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, we need more time. We want more time to make this the game we want. Same thing with Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate had a lot of community feedback. They wanted to make the best game they could. It almost bankrupt Larian Studios. They made Baldur's Gate. They almost went bankrupt making Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
So like these companies that put the product before the profit, like I respect it.
Absolutely.
And from what I can tell, from what I played of Tears of the Kingdom, and from what I can tell from Baldur's Gate, given all the feedback and everybody that talks about it, like these games delivered on what they wanted to do on our fantastic experience.
Yeah, all that time that they took was warranted, and it's
Spider-Man
paying
2,
off after.
Look, I'm gonna break it to you, Spider-Man 2 fans. Spider-Man 2 launched in a shitty fucking state. You're not gonna fucking get around it. I'm sorry. Spider-Man 2 launched glitchy, bad. Like the cube. Well, I think the cube was funny. The cube was a bad glitch. Like Spider-Man 2 launched poorly. That's what it was. They wanted to push it out for the revenue, and it came out poorly, and that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I will always be one to tell and regard developers. Yeah. Please, if you need more time, please take that time. Well, and I know it's not always up to them. It isn't.
Yeah, which is the shitty thing. We should give developers the proper resources and time to make the games they want to make.
Because, when you give them that time to complete their vision to their fullest,
and they fucking
guess what? You get Tears of the Kingdom, you get Baldur's Gate, you get Hi-Fi Rush, you get like all these fucking fantastic ass games.
Although I do say Hi-Fi Rush I think was rushed in development because some of the later stages are really short or like way too long.
Just a little bit, but even still,
the game came out great. I feel like if they were to release like a director's cut and add those extra levels in for context, I think it would be even better. Yeah, but that's another topic.
But anyway, Zelda deserved the best action.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Can you? Oh my god, I'm getting bullied.
Oh wait, best action.
Best action.
Action solely, not action adventure.
Which is
Armored Core 6.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it was an action-packed game, mecha, you know.
But
shit everywhere. It was great. Armored Core 6.
Speaking of mecha games, there was a game that was announced that looked really cool. We'll talk about later.
Yeah. Innovation and accessibility. I just want to touch on this real quick.
Okay, so I
want to know if anybody's watching this and is a fan of like Forza and all that stuff. What do they keep doing every year?
Like what are they doing? Because I play Forza 5, Horizon. I mean, and I don't know. Like I don't delve into the accessibility because like I'm as far as I'm aware, an able-bodied individual that can process things.
He do be getting a little quirky at night,
though. I do be getting a little, but like as far as I can tell, like I'm not debilitated in any way that would hinder me from enjoying experiences. In the intended way. So, like, what are the accessibility options in these games?
Yeah, because I just keep on, like, Forza just takes it every year.
Yeah, and I just like, I don't get it. Like, what's going on, man?
I don't, like, even after, like, all these years that you have taken the awards, like, what more can you add to keep it up?
Well, I mean, I know God of War won last year.
Yeah.
Which is still cool, but, like, I don't know why Forza's winning. I don't get what Forza's doing.
I don't know. There's some consistent motherfuckers.
I guess so, yeah. They really care about accessibility when it comes to driving games.
Yeah. Best VR went to Resident Evil Village.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Although I will say, Gran Turismo 7, I feel like racing games are the perfect fit for modern day VR. And I'm really I really want to kind of see what modern VR racing games are like.
Yeah.
So I might check out Gran Turismo 7 whenever I have the money to get a PS5 and try out PSVR 2. If not, I'll get a Quest and I'll play Forza.
Absolutely.
Like, VR gaming... VR racing, I want to get a whole setup, and it'll probably be fucking awesome.
Get one of those, like, circle things with, like, the fucking moving chairs and
have
shit.
the wind. Like,
yeah.
that'd be so cool.
Oh, man.
But no, continue on, my bad.
No, you good. Best community support went to Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
it do be like that sometimes. Best mobile game went to Honkai Star Rail.
What were
Hello Kitty should have won. No.
Wait, what were the other games? Oh yeah, Hello Kitty
Ever Crisis,
won. Yeah. Fucking
Hello Kitty, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil.
Hello Kitty smashes all of them. Hello Kitty would fucking destroy Sephiroth in a hand-to-hand fight. Hello Kitty solos all anime universes. You can fucking eat my ass.
Yeah, what he said. Best debut indie game went to Cocoon, which was a surprise to me.
I feel like everybody wanted Pizza Tower to win.
Yeah, everybody did want Pizza Tower to win. That's why I was super
I saw
shocked.
people were making fun of them.
I heard great things about Cocoon, and I've heard great things about Dredge as well. Never too much on Vimba and Viewfinder, but Cocoon, I heard here and there, but never did I realize. I guess I didn't realize it flew under my radar so hard that it didn't have that status of Pizza Tower to me. But
yeah, I feel like Pizza Tower was way more talked about when it launched. Like, Pizza Tower was the indie game of mine.
Yeah, it was the indie game of the year to me. But
like,
I
Pizza
guess
Tower feels like the new Hollow Knight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like essentially.
It's that game that, like, everybody who doesn't play video games knows about, but because it's so popular, everybody's heard about it.
Exactly, and that's why I was a little confused at this one, but, whatever, I guess.
Pop off.
Pop off. Best indie game went to Sea of Stars.
I mean, I feel like that one's probably correct, because I've heard nothing but people talk about how good that game is.
Yeah.
Like, so much so to the point that I'm probably going to play it here soon. I have it downloaded.
Got you. I just realized those are two separate categories, actually.
Yeah, right? Best debut
indie
and best
debut
indie
and
game.
best indie game. Huh. Okay. Best ongoing game went to Cyberpunk.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, although I don't know, I'm gonna be slightly on the honest side here. I really don't necessarily think like.
Yeah. Words, you have them.
I do. Because, Cyberpunk is, more meant to be like a...
It is that game, bro.
A single player, open world.
That's what Cyberpunk was
missing.
It's missing the Sleeping Dogs karaoke missions.
Oh, absolutely. And I just feel like, the recent update, the what the fuck
Phantom
is the
Liberty?
official? Yeah, Phantom Liberty update.
DLC.
Yeah. I don't feel like DLC should necessarily count as like an ongoing thing necessarily.
Well, no, they've updated the game outside of the DLC.
Yeah, I know they've updated the game outside of the DLC, but like, I feel like there is kind of a stark difference between ongoing and just like updates in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it in actual words.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how to say it because I really want to say it.
Come back to it.
Yeah, I might have to come back to it. Sorry. Anyway, Games for Impact went to Chaya?
I don't know. I know it's an indie game and it's supposed to be I don't know what it's about, but I know the art style looked really good.
Yeah. So. Best performance went to Neil Newborn in Baldur's Gate 3.
Speaking of this, I do like the so Christopher Judge came out on stage.
Yeah.
And look, I'll say it right now. I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I got it for free. I didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's fine. I haven't played the campaign yet. You know, I'm not usually a big campaign guy. I'll be real with you. I'm here for the multiplayer, and I like the zombies. He came out on stage, and he was not only was he dripped the fuck out.
Oh, absolute drippy.
Man came out fucking dripping. Like
Made
this
me
man.
wet. Through the TV.
And then he came out and he's like, oh, my speech last year was 8 minutes, but it's still longer than the Call of Duty campaign. I'm like, damn, bro.
It was pretty funny.
Like, it's such a burn. Even the Call of Duty devs got mad about it. I'm like, bro, look, y'all put out, like, y'all rush. I get it. Y'all work for Activision. It's not always your fault. But at the same time, like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
take it off the chin.
Yeah.
I mean, I also did like the fucking, whenever he did get up there and started his speech, they already started playing the music for him to leave. He was like, you motherfucker. Oh, man, it was great. That was great.
That was a good scene.
That was an amazing start to the Game Awards in general, but... yeah, Neil Newborn from Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know which
again, I haven't played the
played.
game. I'm sure he does fine. He's the vampire dude, elf, I think is what he is.
Yeah.
And everybody's hot for him, so you know.
Got you. That's I guess that's a reason.
The amount of female cosplayers I see cosplay this character are insane.
Yeah, I know. Yuri did really good in Spider-Man 2. I will say
that's what everybody's saying. Like he got. If you want my honest opinion.
Yeah.
And I feel like this one might be a little bit controversial, but I feel like Idris Elba probably would have deserved that in my opinion.
That's a bit controversial because like
if the Baldur's Gate 3 guy wasn't there, I don't think Spider-Man. I've seen Spider-Man 2. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I don't think Yuri's voice acting was that good.
Like at times, yeah.
It's really dry.
Yeah, Yuri's...
It doesn't have the punch, and like he did good in the final act. That's fine.
But that's kind of the same. Like I mean, Idris Elba, right? Yeah. Like in terms of his voice and his vocal range and stuff like that. It is always still at the very end of the day going to come down to that's Idris Elba. Well, and he can like I said, he can put emotion and different tones in his voice and everything like that. But I just didn't think like his vocal work in
Have you seen it or played it?
I've seen a fair amount of it. But
I feel like he did fine as the
that's what I mean though. I feel like it was just like fine.
I mean, I feel like again Yuri his delivery, especially in the early half of the game, just didn't do much.
No, like I said, mine would have been Ben Starr because he fucking killed that shit.
You really wanted them to give the award to the guy who goes, "Come to me, Ifrit."
Nah. But yes, all right. Because that's not the only.
How does he pronounce the other summons? Does he go Shiva?
it's a little bit of a British take on it.
It's too much British. He's like, "Come to me, Ifrit, Ifrit,
drop me my tea." Anyway,
bruv, Ifrit.
We call it Ifrit, bruv.
Come to me, bruv.
Get out here, bruv. Anyway,
you should get all in it.
Oh man. I don't know. If they took that take, I'd have been like, yeah, Ben Starr deserves that shit. Anyway.
This is the manic episode.
Yeah. Best audio design, Hi-Fi Rush.
Fucking deserved it. Oh my god.
Absolutely deserved.
I've beaten that game on all the difficulties.
Yeah.
And I've almost perfected. I'm not going to do perfects across the whole game.
Yeah.
I just don't have the rhythm for that as much as I love to be a musical person. I'm a bit poopy brain when it comes to matching rhythm in my head. My body does not react to the moment I need to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm better at reading music than I am following a rhythm on a game, to be fair.
I mean, you're ahead of me. I can't read. Best score went to Final Fantasy 16. Which, the game's music was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Who was the other?
Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Zelda.
Hi-Fi Rush, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, Zelda won that one in my opinion. I mean, it just consistently the themes that play, the ambience, and then the boss fight themes, and then the cutscene music, and the oh my god, that game has such a beautiful fucking score. Yeah. I fucking can't describe to you how Colgera's theme.
Yeah,
that's the one theme everybody talks about.
Yeah, that is the one theme everybody talks about.
Because it's fucking deserved. You're fucking in the middle of this fight, and it's amping up, and then out of nowhere, fucking Dragon Roost Island kicks in, and it just fucking hits with the choir. Oh, it makes thinking about it gives me chills because in the moment, it hits and I'm just like, because it's like it's so beautiful. I can't even fucking describe to you right now. I have to,
Best art direction went to Alan Wake 2. and Best Narrative went to Alan Wake 2.
I heard that.
And Best Game Direction went to Alan Wake 2. So
you know what I found out about that game that I didn't know before?
What's cracking?
Apparently that is in the same universe as Control.
Yeah. Control and Alan Wake 2 share a universe, or Alan Wake shares a universe.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That was a thing to learn for me.
Gotcha. And then, of course, our last award, Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3.
Which I feel is deserved. Again, like I said, Spider-Man just its launch was bad, and the overall gameplay. I'm sorry for Spider-Man fans. I get it. Being Spider-Man is cool, and the swinging through the city fucking looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But the moment-to-moment gameplay for missions looks like the most boring Arkham Knight shit I've ever seen.
And on a second note, like, a lot of y'all hate the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, for y'all to dig right it so much. A lot of y'all hate Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, again, Spider-Man 2 feels like a good Spider-Man game, but that is it. It's a good Spider-Man game.
Yeah, it's a good Spider-Man game. Nothing more than that.
I think it looks great. I want to play it. I just don't think it's Game of the Year.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, game announcements. We'll get that segment for this next part here.
Yes, so game announcements. We got to touch Sega first. I'm not.
Do we have to touch Sega first?
I want to touch Sega first.
You want to touch Sega first? Okay, got you.
They came out. They announced they were gonna show off something big. That they were gonna make a big announcement.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
They announced Jet Set Radio. Was it a remake or a new game?
No. Okay, here. I'll take over because this is also the reason why I was like, are we going to touch Sega first? Because I could go on forever, but I'm going to try to keep it concise. All right.
Please.
So, Game Awards. Y'all know how the flow usually go. World premiere gets announced. Usually one game. Sega came out and was like, nah, we're going to be dogs. We're going to be in our bag. And we are going to show 5. Not just 5 upcoming games, but reviving 5 older properties at the same damn time.
And they all look phenomenal.
So, the first one they showed off, a brand new Jet Set Radio. Woo. Looks amazing. I can't, please, God, please.
You gotta understand the concept.
I really hope that they got Hideki Naganuma back there.
They got to.
I really hope they do.
You know what I hope? I hope they brought the Cyberpunk Bomb Rush whatever fucking team.
I hope they brought them over too. But
because those are the original Jet Set devs.
Yeah. But anyway, after Jet Set Radio, they showed off Streets of Rage, which I think everybody is thinking this is Streets of Rage 5. Streets of Rage 4 was fantastic. It was amazing. So 5 is looking lit. They made it like, 3D models instead of the sprite based that was Streets of Rage 4. And I hope they kind of like expand into like, instead of just being pure kind of side scroller-esque, I hope they actually make genuine levels you can explore and go through Streets of Rage style.
Yeah.
That'd be great. The next one they showed off was a new Shinobi game.
Yeah, Shinobi looks really fucking... Yeah, it's like hand-drawn sprites.
Yeah, hand-drawn sprites and painted. It's... Oh, man. That one actually has me like... That's kind of my most excited one. They showed off a brand new Golden Axe.
Yeah, Golden Axe is
I actually have zero experience with Golden Axe as a series of the older games. But it looks great. Like, it looks like a very fun multiplayer game to hop into with a bunch of friends.
Sure. Yeah.
And just go beat the fuck up out of some monsters.
Yeah.
Looks like a grand time.
It's one of the oldest beat 'em up genres for like fantasy games.
Yeah.
Like imagine Diablo, but if it was I think Golden Axe was 2D.
Yeah, Golden Axe was 2D originally.
Was it top view or was it side?
Yeah, it was like top view.
Okay, yeah.
And then my favorite, most hype announcement of them all was a brand new crazy fucking taxi.
You know what's sad? They didn't fucking have the song. Yeah.
Well, they didn't have any songs playing.
That would have been the best way to announce it. That would have been the fucking perfect way to announce it.
Absolutely, but I know what they're going for. Like I said, I feel like their approach with these games as well, which makes me more excited, is the fact that they want to reiterate that, these are new games.
Yeah.
They're not going to be remakes of originals. Yeah. They are brand new entries into these series that have been long gone.
Yeah. And that's not even the only games. Like, they're making more.
And they're making more.
Those are just the games they named.
Which makes me even more confident that, another Virtua Fighter is coming. Yeah. There's no way that another Virtua Fighter is not going to be part of those games that they're pushing out.
Yeah, and then what about some other Sega prop like Nights into Dreams? What if they brought back Billy Hatcher?
Another Nights into Dreams would be,
especially after Balan Wonderworld would have been a slap in the face to the guy who fucking stole the information from
I don't want to talk.
He got arrested in a Sonic suit.
Yeah, we don't talk about him, okay? We gonna leave that one in the side. But yeah, New Nights into Dreams. So Sega essentially was just like, hey, you know, our doors are about to bust open, bro. Like we're about to give everybody
the heat.
What they want.
We're coming with the heat.
I couldn't be any more happier as a Sega fan.
Yeah,
truly, like the greatest thing they could have ever done, in my opinion.
No, for sure.
Is show up here, announce 5 old IPs and more. I'm just excited. I can't wait. Next Sega E3 is gonna be popping.
Yeah.
But the other games that were announced, I guess we can go with the next big reveal, the final game revealed of the night. Monster Hunter 6, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah.
I believe they are wanting to make this a lot more open world, Monster Hunter-esque experience. So, you know, lots of monsters into their, and wide variety of species of monsters to hunt into.
Yeah, it's not just dragons.
You know, these biomes and everything like that.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World was just dragons, right? Or like lizards.
Mostly lizards and dragons and all this other type of stuff. It looks
then
like
Monster Hunter, the one on the Switch, Rise was more like beasts.
Yeah, Rise was beast based. Like this looks like they legitimately want to
bring back all types of monsters, because like
not only all types, but like build an actual like livable ecosystem seemingly. Okay. Yeah, like something a little bit more believable. Yeah, a lot more variety.
Is Rathalos back? That's all I care about.
Rathalos, I want to say that was him flying in the trailer at the end. I don't know though. I probably got to go back and watch.
He's like the Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Rathalos is the Monster Hunter monster. So, but I'm excited.
Yeah,
because
it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it just looks good. It looks fun. Monster Hunters are always fun, especially with friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, super excited for that. Hideo Kojima's OD.
Oh yeah.
In co-creation with Jordan Peele. I'm never touching that. Look, I'm not a horror buff of any type.
Yeah.
And with Jordan Peele being on his past bag, and you know how fucking crazy Hideo Kojima can get, this is gonna be an experience.
Oh no, and especially with the models they showed off, the way the characters react and move, it's uncanny.
This is gonna be a horrifying experience. Like, you know,
horror game fans are eating next year.
Oh yeah,
it's like Silent Hill 2. What else is coming out next year?
There was also, I think, Silent Hill 5 is supposed to come out as well.
Silent Hill 5's already been out.
Or is it? Shit.
Yeah, Silent Hill's Downpour was 6.
6, yeah, never mind. My bad.
So Silent Hill 7 is what this one's gonna be.
Yeah. And
because it's Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill Homecoming, then Silent Hill 4, then Silent Hill Homecoming.
Yeah, it's 5.
Then Silent Hill Downpour.
My bad. I think my brain was somewhere else. But anyway,
also
I think there is still another Silent Hill coming alongside this Silent Hill 2 remake.
It's the one with the fucking yokai rose flowers.
Yeah, that one. And what the fuck was I saying? We was just talking about horror fans next year.
Yeah, horror fans are gonna eat next year. I feel it. Because I mean, not only that, but fucking there was another horror game that I'd heard whispers of us getting, another Fatal Frame.
Really?
Apparently got leaked. Stuff like that. Yeah. So I think I think next year's horror game fans.
Well, y'all enjoy. y'all definitely enjoy.
Oh, I'm going to.
But OD, like I said, it looks really, really good. Yeah. I know somebody started a Twitter thread and was like, "What does OD stand for?" And it stands for overdose. But everybody was just kind of putting out their different guesses out there.
I was thinking like the fighting game term OD. He's OD, bro.
He's No,
Plot twist, it's actually a fighting game directed by Hideo Kojima.
Yeah. No, I put out my guess at OD, which was Outstanding Depression.
That's what I have.
Yeah. But anyway, looks fun.
I mean, it's going to be an experience. It's Hideo Kojima, so.
Yeah. God of War Ragnarok is getting free DLC next week.
Free DLC, that's cool. Free DLC is cool.
Oh, wait, I forgot. This was actually a little bit ago now. God of War Ragnarok is getting free DLC tomorrow, the 13th. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Pokemon's getting DLC on the 14th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's getting DLC, damn.
Everything getting dicked down.
Where's my Mario Wonder DLC?
What would that even look like?
Just more levels.
I guess, yeah.
What would you
more power-ups?
What would you expect it to be? What power-ups would you want them to bring back for Wonder?
Bring back the motherfucking...
Give me the Hang Dong power-up for Luigi. I'm dying, hell power.
Yeah. Never mind.
It looks good. The DLC looks good. It's a roguelite experience, so like you're Kratos going through Valhalla, which is cool.
Yeah.
I was when they announced it, I thought, oh, new game, and I was like, well, I was kind of disappointed because like I thought the next game was gonna be about Atreus. Yeah. But I was wrong. So.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah.
Marvel's Blade from the Studio Arcane in Bethesda.
This one's a weird announcement. So everybody's like, it's not going to be an Xbox exclusive. And I'm like, but didn't Xbox confirm that every game now from Bethesda is going to be an exclusive? That also means Arcane, because Bethesda owns Arcane. They are subsidized they are a subsidiary development of Bethesda, so it's going to be an exclusive to console.
Essentially, yeah.
I don't get the discourse.
Well, because people can't fucking read.
People like to infer shit that isn't fucking real.
Yeah.
Like who's the guy who works for Xbox? He made his thumbnail or his profile picture a picture of Blade with the Xbox glasses.
Yeah.
And then he took it down. And it was like, oh, that means it's not exclusive to Xbox. Haha. And I'm like, that means nothing. He could have just had the promotional material ready, but wasn't allowed to put it out yet.
Yeah, most likely.
Like, it's fucking hilarious. Console war. I'm glad I got out of it, but console warring is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was never into the console wars. But
I was really big about PS3.
Yeah, people are really, really, really goofy.
I had a PS3 in the Xbox 360 era. Then I got an Xbox 360, and I was like, yeah, the Xbox 360 fucking slaps the PS3.
Yeah.
And then I got an Xbox One, and PS4 came out. I like my Xbox One. I played a lot more third party games because I had an Xbox. I don't have an Xbox Series S or X. I do want to get an S just because it's a cool console. It's adorable, and I mean I'm not gonna play a lot of games on it. Just certain games I can't crossplay.
Got you.
So.
But yeah, no, I was actually... It wasn't like I was too young for the console wars. I was too far behind. While everybody was arguing if PS4 or Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 was better, I was still over here with the GameCube. And then while everybody was arguing...
The GameCube was better than both of those consoles.
While everybody was arguing if PS3 or PS4 and Xbox Series or Xbox One was better, I just got a Wii.
We fucking smacked.
So I was just never involved in the console wars, and then I see people online arguing, and I'm just like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Why is this going
on? It's weak ego is what it is, man.
Yeah.
They gotta like be like, oh, my platform is the better platform because I paid for it, therefore it has to be the better platform. It's like, shut up, you loser.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm somebody who enjoys the Switch even more than my PlayStation 5, and
interesting.
That's not really
fair.
Me, saying that the Switch is better. I just
get more
enjoy the things
out of your Switch
on my Switch than the PlayStation 5.
Which is fair. That's how you should be viewing it.
So fuck it.
Yeah.
We already talked about Sega.
Sega. They did do the Sega.
Yeah,
screen.
They did. Sega.
I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, they did the classic Sega screen.
That peaked the mic, by the way.
Sorry.
We've been loud this podcast.
Yeah. No Man's Sky developer announced a new game.
I don't care.
I just hope. Look, I mean,
they've probably learned their lesson.
I hope they did.
Like, if they didn't, they're going to fucking be devoured alive.
Oh, it's like a career ender if they don't do this right. Final Fantasy 16 got new DLC. Cool. Very cool.
The most mid of the Final Fantasies got a new mid DLC.
Oh, man.
Mid DLC.
Mid DLC. Mid DLC. You are bloodthirsty. Rise of the Ronin gets a March release.
That's a sequel to the Swordman game, or what is that?
No, it was the it's like the it's made by Team Ninja, And it's the one with the samurais and the fucking they got like guns and shit too. I don't know how else to really put it.
I don't know anything about it either.
Yeah, I mean it looks cool. It looks like a little bit of dumb fun action. Yeah. So it's definitely my type of game. I'll be down with it. Let's see what else is going on here. We're not going to cover everything that was announced because there are tons and tons of announcements, but that's usually where my brain goes whenever I'm just sitting there spaced out.
Just your brain's like, I have to think of things.
Yeah.
I feel it.
No, actually, that's a lie. What usually pops up in my head is like the Super Mario Sunshine special levels, you know. And then I get the scariest message after I like stop humming that in my head because my wife is like, "Did you hear me?" And I'm like, Then it switches to fucking like Bloodborne boss music. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Let's fucking go!
Oh man!
Finally, more gameplay.
Let me tell you, yeah, as a Dragon Ball fan, this looks exciting. I visited the website. They've saying this game is going to continue the spirit of the Tenkaichi games.
I'm hoping. Well, it is a Tenkaichi game.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Sparking in Japan is what they call Budokai Tenkaichi.
Yeah. They have said that this game is going to have an incredible amount of playable characters.
Yeah.
What I was thinking, best case scenario, especially in my head.
Yeah.
Because, the Budokai Tenkaichi games, they went through the Dragon Ball's Z's story.
Yeah.
I think one of them actually delved a little bit into Dragon Ball's story as well, but not too much. Best case scenario for this game, I feel like, would be to do Dragon Ball Super story, of course, which they're most likely going to do. I would also like them to include doing Dragon Ball GT story, though. Yeah. As well, just to give that a little bit of variety in that expansion. Because, like, Super story isn't huge. Like, it's really not.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you threw in both GT and Supers for a story mode, that'd be a nice little length of a game for single player content. Along with the usuals that come with Tenkaichi games. So, like, the tournament mode, online fighting mode, all this other stuff. But it looks great. They have I think a good idea. They gave us a good idea of what characters are going to be in the game and who they're considering, especially when you rewatch that little last portion back over again. You see that they even, like, included characters like Bogamo from the Tournament of Power and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like they're not just gonna fill this game with like big old heavy hitters and then leave. They're gonna like try to most likely include all they can from Super, especially. But no, this game looks great. Animation looks great. Colors popping. I have no doubt that this is gonna be a good one. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one for a long time.
No, I'm excited for it because it looks fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Continue.
That was it.
Oh, that was all the announcements?
Yeah. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh, sorry. My bad. I thought you may continue my.
Oh no.
My rant. Fork knife. No, I'm joking.
Fork knife.
Fortnite
racing.
Rocket Racing.
And Lego Land.
And it's out. And actually, Shloob was just playing it.
It's a lot of fun. It actually really is. Yeah. I like Rocket League, and I was like, I'll give it a try, fuck it. And then I played it, and then I played it for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's how you know something's good, is when you're like, fuck it, I'll give it a try. And then you're still playing it.
Yeah, and you're knee deep in, and you're like, shit. It's not expected to do this all this time.
Actually, a lot of fun. And then the Lego mode, I haven't delved into it, but it's Lego Minecraft. Yeah. And it got a lot of publicity because the first thing people were doing was building the Twin Towers and destroying them. I can't believe it, dude.
Oh, that didn't take long at all.
Literally, there was headlines about like, Lego Minecraft is now, or Lego fucking Fortnite's out, and people have recreated the Twin Towers. And I'm like, how is that the first thing you go to? National tragedy.
Oh my god. Man, It makes me realize, like, there are times where I can really fucking hate the gaming community, and there's times where I love them to death. There are times when they're the best in the world. Sometimes it's a
mixture of both. Sometimes you hate and love at the fucking same time.
Oh my god.
Continuing on. We gotta hurry up, my guy.
Ori developers released a trailer for a new game, No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah.
Ori is a great game already, so I got no doubt that
there was
this game is
discourse about that one on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because they were like, our first game on PlayStation, and then people were like, glad you got free from the clutches of that evil corporation.
Oh goodness.
And apparently they liked the tweet or whatever. I don't know if they really liked it or not, but or they followed the dude who made the tweet. I don't know. Gotcha. So people are like, Microsoft is evil and they need to be destroyed. I'm like, guys, shut the fuck.
just shut the fuck up, please.
Like, there are some people that hate fucking Xbox so much, and some people that hate PlayStation so much, and I see both sides so often. Like, there are dudes that are like, PlayStation is ruining gaming for everybody because they want to turn every game into a movie. And I'm like, guys, can I be honest with you? Just fucking play the video games you want to play.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know how insane this shit gets? There's a literal Twitter account I found on there that's like, Japan hates Xbox. And he was bragging about how Xbox was selling so poorly in Japan compared to the other consoles. Mm-hmm. Because he went around and word of mouth to his friends, like, don't buy Xbox. They're an evil corporation who want to ruin Japan. And he was bragging about it on Twitter. I'm like, you are a sad, worthless individual. Yeah. Like, you are literally worthless if that's what you fucking drive as your purpose in life. Like, you're sad, man.
Yeah, it's...
But to be fair, there are some insane Xbox shit I've seen. Like, there were dudes who were trying to tear apart fucking, God, what was it? It was one of the games that released recently. It wasn't Ragnarok. It was another PlayStation game that came out before Spider-Man. It was a smaller release.
Got you. I got no fucking idea.
I can't remember. But there was some fucking stupid shit I've seen. They were talking about fucking, I don't remember. Oh god, it escapes me. I know people are giving them shit for the Last of Us 2 remake, which is fair. Mm-hmm. Because the remake, you already have a PS5 version. Like, there's a PS5 boosted
Wait,
version.
that's real?
Yeah, the Last of Us 2 remake is real.
I thought that was a joke.
No, they're remaking Last of Us 2. A game that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, the game that, with Ellie
and then when the PS5 came out, they had a PS5 4K boost for the game. So they already updated it once. So they're remaking it again.
I thought it was made for the PS5.
No, it was made for PS4.
But yeah, no, I do remember them boosting and up-resing for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, no, they're remaking it. Did you not know about that?
How did you I said, I thought it was a joke.
No, it's real.
I thought everybody was like, ha, Last of Us 2, and I was like, ha, that is kind of funny.
No, it's real.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You feel like I feel like you just fucking had your worldview shattered.
Cause I was just like, there's no way, that's insane. The game just released 2 years ago.
People are excited for it. People have already pre-ordered it.
Remember when I was talking about there would be moments when I hate games?
Jesus Christ!
I love gamers.
You have the PS5. I don't.
I have the PS5. Like I said, I thought it was a joke. I thought somebody posted that and they put like Last of Us 2 remastered. And I was like, that's a really good one. That's fucking funny as shit. Because they do that. Like
he's lost faith. No, but yeah, no, there were people giving him shit about this one PlayStation game that came out. No, it was just absolutely just retarded. Yeah. That's a bad word. I can't say that. I'm sorry. I'll bleep that one out. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway, Big Walk got announced from the developers of Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, yeah, that game where
looks goofy.
It looks goofy.
Yeah, it looks like some goofy fun.
We need more goofy games.
We do. Goofy games are the best.
Lethal Company, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That game is so fun.
I think me and my friends are going to get together and play Lethal Company.
We'll all do it. We'll make it a GamerDadBuds special.
I just don't want anybody to hear me screaming like a bitch.
There's a video I gotta show you from it. I'll continue on for the next announcement, though.
Gotcha. Let's see. Dead by Daylight spinoff made from the guys that did Until Dawn.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be point and click horror.
Oh, adventure. I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah. That's what the casting of Frank Stone is supposed to be. So that, Until Dawn was big. And then they made another game afterwards. I forgot what the fuck it was, though.
Yeah, okay, cool,
But,
cool.
yeah, little cool thing. Jurassic Park Survival.
I heard about that.
Seems pretty interesting. I believe it's first person just a Jurassic Park kind of thriller horror game esque thing.
Interesting, cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, from Saber Interactive. Of
okay.
course. Visions of Mana, revealed by Square Enix.
Yeah,
nice.
That was the other one.
Yeah,
Holy shit,
RPGs.
a new Mana game.
Yeah.
A new Mana game in 2023? What?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no. RPGs, y'all eating too. Y'all about to be feasting next year.
Horror game and RPG fans, man. They're getting their year.
Y'all are about to be feasting next year, alright? Just be on the lookout. If you enjoy yourself some RPGs, there is a list of them. Persona 3 Reloaded. Did I say RPP?
No, I did.
Oh!
You were so concerned.
Bro, you had me worried. I thought I said RPP. Anyway, yeah. Y'all gonna be eating next year, so look out for that shit.
Let's finish this up and talk about the last bits.
Yeah. Black Myth Wukong has a release date as well.
Finally.
Yeah, great.
After years of showing stuff, but never really solidifying.
Yeah. Oh, the Tales of Kinzara Zao game. That looks really great.
I don't even know what the fuck that
I
is.
love Metroidvanias, and that's pretty much what it's looking like it's gonna be. So that's fantastic as well. And
the fucking Berserker game.
Yeah, the Berserker, the first Berserker, Kuzan or something like that. I'm also gonna enjoy the hell out of that game.
Interesting.
That's gonna be great. And honestly, going down the list,
I also thought it was really wild that they announced Honey Pop 3 there.
If they did, I missed it. I need to go watch it again. For research purposes.
For research purposes only.
Yeah, there's Zenless Zone Zero trailer.
Yeah, what is that game? I've been seeing stuff for it. What the fuck is it? Is it another Honkai?
No, it's actually a little bit more of an action.
Interesting.
Action based, kind of like Devil May Cry-esque, but with teammates and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it actually looks cool. The animation, oh my god. The animation on some of those cutscenes and even in the fights look amazing.
I haven't even I've seen nothing for it.
You can tell they've been paying their animators
I've just been hearing about it and I'm like, what is this fucking game?
Yeah, they've been paying their animators hella well because ain't no way. I just saw it and Space Marine 2, the Warhammer.
Let's go.
There you go. For you fans out there.
Yeah.
It's great.
We pointed to nobody.
We pointed to nobody.
We physically pointed our fingers
I pointed
or something.
to the TV, which is off, and it's a mirror, so I pointed to me, back to him.
It's not, it is on, though. There's a screen there.
Shut up.
You just lied again.
Guilty Gear added Elfelt and is soon to get a 3v3 mode, which is great. I want to hop back into Guilty Gear. Just ain't gonna do it yet. Just a lot of other shit. Dead Cells Studio making another game, Windblown.
The game looks good. I saw that one. That one looks good.
A roguelike with 3 players.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna add 4 player. If 3 is kind of an odd number though, right?
I feel like there's a lot of games coming out that are odd numbers, like co-op games.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, World of Goo 2.
I was hyped for that one. That one was phenomenal.
Suicide Squad had another trailer.
Suicide Squad. That game's gonna suicide on release.
That's a bad one. You can't get it.
You're right. It's gonna
slip and slide.
Yeah. Super slide on release. Is that all?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the gist of it.
Cool.
There are definitely a lot more announcements, but
I mean, that's all the ones we care about.
Yeah.
I do want to say, so as far as like the in-between stuff, I didn't get to watch all of it. But
getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah. I really don't want to talk about like the event stuff, except for a few things.
Yeah.
Christopher Judge we already talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But who was the guy? I didn't get to see this myself. Who was the guy that was talking and then it cuts the pan of the projector that says "Please wrap it up"?
I don't think it cut to a pan on the projector. Actually, I think that was just a picture somebody in the audience took.
Okay.
While somebody was giving their speech.
Okay.
But
it came with the meme of like the HR like, hello, oh my god, it's so amazing, and they're like, hello HR, like
yeah,
like,
no, I that didn't happen like in the actual awards.
Okay, I was gonna say like they really showed that shit.
No, they would not. They would not.
Damn.
But
oh no.
The fact that they did, have some people. I know earlier in the show, some people accepting their stuff and stuff was getting a little bit rushed.
Yeah.
And I think Jeff tried to have it toned down while the show was going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are still things they need to iron out with the show in general.
Well,
but I don't think it's such a big deal to try to keep somebody on a time constraint while they're up there.
Because you can't. You're not there to like give your life fucking story. You're there to receive a reward.
Yeah. and get the fuck off the stage, or you're there to present an award and get the fuck off the stage because the show got to go on.
I will say, also Matan was there, the kid, the Bill Clinton kid.
Yeah, he was, and
he got escorted out and was given a paper that said he had a lifetime ban from the theater that the Game Awards are held at.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's. I was like, because he posted a picture. Yeah, that's how they found him. He posted a picture. He was in the crowd, very back of the crowd. He was there in stage. And they found him because he made that post. And I was like, no way!
Yikes. I don't know. They was actually guarded up at the front, though, this time around. Like, they had
Orthodox Reformed rabbi.
They had some big-ass guards. Like, I think they hired some NFL players or something to be guarding them.
It's just funny that it happened, that he was there and he got escorted out.
That's great. I didn't know that. Oh my God, are you okay?
Rolled my fucking wrist.
Eesh. Oh, he's feeling the age.
No, it's like my bones popped out of place for a second.
Got you. Anyway, what else?
That was really it.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, this was actually one of very memorable Game Awards, especially in terms of announcements for
announcements.
The
yes, everything else, no.
Yeah, everything else like.
So this is the part I really want to talk about.
Did like the singer for the Final Fantasy trailer though.
Yeah,
she is amazing.
I do want to talk about this. So the Game Awards, people, and this is an issue I have with gaming as a whole.
Gotcha.
People like to hold shit like this in the highest regard. Like, this proves that my thing is better than your thing, and I'm like, no,
no.
Because it's picked by a board of directors who either are picking these things because financially or like industry-wise they back them to begin with.
Yeah.
So you're not really getting fair representations of what fans respond. And we have the Fan Choice Award. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But I think what needs to happen in future Game Awards, and Jeff, if you ever hear me, let me give you this one piece that if you can fit it, if you can make it happen, I would love to see it. Have the Fan Awards. Every category, show us which ones the fans voted for the most. And I get it. Some of them will be inflated because we had that experience last year. That was a big issue. And I think that's why this year he definitely put it front and center that the votes for the people are only 10% of the factor.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And I get that because there are a lot of people who are going to inflate the votes. They're going to make separate accounts. They're going to find ways to inflate their votes. They're going to tell their mom and dad to vote for something that they want, They're going to find ways to cheat the system because they want something to win over something else. And I get that. Yeah. But in that case, allow us to have a category that does show people voting for what they voted for, So we can at least get a kind of a gauge. Because, I mean, it's a situation where, unlike movies and unlike other forms of media like music, gaming is an interactive medium. Mm-hmm. We play video games. Yeah. We interact with video games. More so than any other medium, we are interacting with them. We have something in our hands to make things happen on the screen.
And usually in doing so, we make the experience our own.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So, we need a way to gauge on a player scale, on a person-to-person, not just voted by a board of directors. And I get it. It's hard to handle that. And you don't have to give out awards for it, sure. You could just be like, and the players voted this, and this was the player voted side. Like, you could have it when you bring up the awards and be like, here's what wins, here's what the players voted for. That could be the way to do it.
I feel like that'd be a generous
that way,
way
at least people can kind of see what's being voted for. That player voices and participants who vote in the awards actually do have something to participate in.
Yeah, because they do have the single player's voice award.
Yeah,
but I do also feel the same. It would be nice to kind of see at the very end of the day, the other categories, what did the players choose?
Yeah.
Because I don't even think, after the show's over and said and done, that they reveal that.
Yeah. And I feel like that has to be how the Game Awards progresses.
Which makes it so weird, because why have all these other categories if only one thing is actually going to be shown and matter?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Again, like I'm saying, this is the interactive medium. We need to be interacting with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. I get you on that one.
That's my big piece on it.
And if anything, you know what? You know what? This might be a little outlandish, right?
No.
This may be a little crazy here.
Don't do it.
But if I was to put out a suggestion,
oh no,
Mr. Jeff,
Mr. Keeley,
can
I call you G?
Yeah. Can I call you JG Money?
That's good.
Yeah, Mr. JG Money, if I could.
GFM. Or GKM.
If you have the ability to somehow even incorporate a live voting aspect,
That would be cool.
Essentially through, like, you know, most categories.
Yeah.
And that way, like I said, whenever, you know, the time to vote for something, yeah, again, people somehow find a way to, exploit that and get something voted on, but they'll have a lot less time to do it. You know what I mean? It'll be much less of an effort. That way you can actually get a more truthful voice from those who are watching, a more immediate choice response, and you avoid all that extra fluff that could come from given time to vote on this and all this other type of stuff. I feel like that would also be kind of a decent way. And even you don't even have to announce it necessarily. You can, hey, the voting poll for this is now. Have that going. Have either set up like a text number the way people can vote. And then, like, as the award show's going on, just kind of flash on the bottom of the screen. You know, this won by this on this poll. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be also a great way to let players have their voices heard, have it be as fair as possible because there is a time constraint. Yeah. And it's fairly new. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be a good way to do it as well. Yeah. No, to just show that, that
people are interacting with the media.
Yeah. This is just to show that, we like, see y'all voices down here and everything.
I get it. He wants the show to be something like the Oscars and have it very Hollywood-wise designed. And I get that, and that's fine. Getting casual people that aren't in the medium invested in this format, that's fine. I get it, Jeff.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
And this is why I think a lot of games fail. Is like they don't focus on their core audience. Mm-hmm. You know? Give us gamers a voice. Also, another tidbit, why does the trophy look like an angel? Why is it not a fucking video game controller? Yeah. Small gripe. I get it. You want it to look like an Oscar. You want it to be impressive in terms of, like, standard, you know, viewing. You want it to look like it's similar to an Oscar or an Emmy. I get it. But it's the Game Awards. Why do we have an angel? Like, why don't we have, like, I don't know, fucking make it Mario. Make it a mushroom. Make it something unanimous with gaming. Make it the one character that everybody loves. Make it a bust of Duke Nukem, shirtless, with his nipples out. Specifically the nipples. You want him to be prominent.
Can I say something? I just want to shed some light real quick. You just introduced a gripe that I never knew I'd lose sleep over. And now that I'm thinking about it, the Game Awards, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, who thought of, like...
It's to make it look like an Oscar.
I know, it's to make it look like an Oscar, but now I'm pissed.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck! Like, you can't do that to me, dude.
We're gonna wrap this episode up. I appreciate you guys. If you guys watch this episode, if you guys like the episode, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Also, big shout out to me, cause this episode's background, which I have been working on a lot of art, is drawn by me. It's gonna be super good. I have it already been sketched a little bit, for future podcasts, and this one's gonna have a special variant, cause I can just redraw parts of it, you know. So please look forward to that. This is the end of the video, so I don't know if I'm saying look forward to it. Fuck me. But no, while Angelo is slowly losing sanity and growing in anger over this small aspect of the Game Awards, what the fuck is it? I do want to say, Jeff, thank you for at least giving this medium a voice in a grander scale.
Thank you, Jeff.
And thank you guys for watching the videos. This is the last month of 2023, and we really haven't been doing a whole lot in terms of recording, just because it's a busy time of year. You could have made it a console, or you're really upset about this. I'm so. You can definitely let us. What the fuck am I saying? You threw me off. No. Sorry. We thank you guys who have been watching these videos, and we hope to grow the channel much further next year. This time of year is just busy. Everything's busy. Absolutely. I'm hoping February is the earliest where we'll start having consistent uploads again. especially for not only this channel, but for my personal channel. Angelo, I think, is also trying to gear up for more consistency as well.
Yeah.
Just life is difficult.
Especially, I mean, in February, as y'all may not know, but that is my birthday month, and I plan on playing a game that's usually near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
Which will be Shadow of the Colossus.
Nice.
I'll do a couple of episodes of that. Me and my wife will actually also have a co-op playthrough going up as well. Y'all will not know what that is yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I just also want to extend my thanks for coming by and letting us say some dumb words into a microphone for a couple hours.
And liking it. That's the thing.
and liking it.
If you guys make it to the end of the video and you catch this part, type in the comments. I'll let you pick the word. Type in the comments.
Why the fuck is the Game Award not a fucking video game controller?
Yeah, type that. We'll know you made it to the end of the video. And we'll heart react every comment that says that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, seriously, it's been... Even though we aren't big, even though we aren't gaining super big traction, it's still fun to make this stuff. I'm still hanging out with one of my friends, one of my buddies, best buddies.
I'm so fucking pissed.
And we get to play games together.
Yeah.
And that's really what makes this fun. I mean, it's why I like doing this. Just getting to hang out with the boys and making gameplay videos of games we enjoy.
Absolutely.
Except games we don't enjoy sometimes, because we need to finish Mortal Kombat. I think we're like in the last 4 chapters and we still haven't recorded
I think we're in like the last one. I think we just have like 1 to go.
We need to finish it.
Yeah.
But no. Well, Angelo's mad. I'm going to cut us out here. Thank you.
Yeah, please.
I'm one of your hosts, ShloobGoob. You can catch me on YouTube. And I have a second channel for my streams, which I'm going to start streaming every week. Starting in January. We're going to be doing one game just the day. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. Been playing a lot of Halo, playing a lot of Call of Duty. We'll see what I pick out, but that's going to start happening
Make sure y'all tune in, because who knows? Maybe I could pop in.
He can definitely pop in.
Put my finger in his butt and leave.
Hold on.
And this is your co-host, AltimateAngelo.
No.
You can find me at AltimateAngelo at YouTube and Twitter.
I'm on Twitter.
Yeah, not X. If you say X, you're a beta cuck.
ShloobGoob at twitter.com.
Yeah, at AltimateAngelo at twitter.com. At AltimateAngelo.
You guys can see my shit posts and my bad takes in Twitter conversations.
Oh, I'm about to have a couple now. I don't know. I've been recently actually going on Twitter and just searching for bad takes just to put out the most heinous shit I can possibly think of. Just to be toxic. I told y'all I'm starting my racist arc, alright?
Him and Omni, man.
Yeah.
You and Omni, bro.
Yeah, me and Omni. I'm about to hit him up, be like, yo, dap me up, my fellow racist, you know what I mean? Like, we're about to be the greatest duo known to mankind, okay? About to unite nations over us,
The
bro.
men in black, other races are whack.
Anyway.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you all for watching.
We gotta wrap it up. I got things I gotta take care of soon, and my mental fortitude has been destroyed.
My mentals have been destroyed by that fucking single revelation. I'm sorry.
I broke this man with one statement. Learn how.
That and the fact that The Last of Us 2 is actually a real remaster. It's beyond me. I thought it was a joke, but whatever, I guess.
But this is it. We're leaving. We'll catch ya. This will probably be the last podcast recording of this year. We do plan to come back for more, but as of right now, I don't think we're planning on doing any more podcasts.
Yeah.
For this year.
Not for this year.
So we'll leave it there. Again, thank you guys for watching. We are the GamerDadBuds, the buds with the dads and the games, and we are gone.
See ya. God damn it, Christian. Why did you tell me this?
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Why did you tell me? I'm so upset. I'm so upset.